Okay, so today we're jumping into Psalm 71.
Yes, diving deep into this one.
And what really grabs you right at the start is this plea for refuge. But it's not, like, new.
No, not at all. It feels established, deeply rooted.
Exactly. The words, "In you, O Lord, I have taken refuge. Let me never be put to shame." And then straight away, "For you have been my hope, my confidence since my youth."
That connection is crucial, isn't it?
Yeah.
The current plea, the need now, it flows directly from a relationship that's been there since childhood, since youth.
It even says, "From birth I have relied on you."
Rightly, from birth. So it grounds the whole thing. This isn't panic. It's leaning on a known history. It really sets the tone for everything else.
And what follows, well, it includes some really tough challenges.
7.
Talks about needing rescue from the hand of the wicked,
Hmm.
from the grasp of evil and cruel men. Serious opposition.
Very serious. And then there's that line, I have become like a portent to many.
Yeah, what's going on there?
Sure.
Portent. That sounds
Yeah.
significant.
It really does. It suggests maybe he's become like a sign or a symbol to people, perhaps misunderstood because of all the suffering.
Like a cautionary tale, maybe?
Could be, or just someone people point at. It shows the attacks aren't just physical. They're hitting his reputation, his connection with God.
And the enemies really twist the knife, don't they?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
The text spells it out. God has forsaken him. Pursue him. No one will rescue him. That's the accusation he's fighting.
That specific fear of abandonment? Wow.
Yeah. And it connects to another vulnerability he mentions, something really human.
You mean the part about getting older?
Exactly. Do not cast me away when I am old. Do not forsake me when my strength is gone.
It's such a raw fear, isn't it? That physical decline could mean, well, being forgotten by God, too.
It links the external attacks, people saying God has forsaken him, with this deep internal fear of being abandoned right when he feels weakest, physically weaker.
Makes the plea for God to be not far from me, come quickly, to help me feel even more urgent.
Totally. It's fighting enemies and fighting that fear tied to aging.
Yet somehow, right in the thick of all this fear, all this opposition, there's this change, a shift.
A pivot?
But as for me, I will always have hope. I will praise you more and more. How does that happen? How do you go from that vulnerability to such strength?
Well, it doesn't feel like the problems suddenly vanish. It's more like a deliberate choice within the hardship.
Okay, so not an escape, but a posture.
Exactly. The hope is always the praise more and more. It's not waiting for things to get better first. The response shifts from just asking for help to declaring Brown's nature.
Declaring righteousness, salvation all day long, even without fully grasping it all.
Right. Focusing on God's character, God's past actions, rather than just the immediate trouble.
And that declaration, it seems bigger than just his own situation.
It definitely looks forward.
He says, "I will come and proclaim your mighty acts," and connects it back again. "Since my youth, O God, you have taught me, and to this day I declare your marvelous deeds."
Yes, and here's where it gets really interesting, I think. That commitment stretches into the future, specifically towards, the next generation.
Ah, yeah. "Even when I'm old and gray, do not forsake me, O God." Go on.
Till I declare your power to the next generation, your might to all who are to come.
So he's asking for strength, for God's presence, specifically so he can pass this on.
Exactly. Even when he's old, even when he feels weak, the purpose is legacy, sharing that knowledge, that history.
And he doesn't shy away from the past difficulties either. "Though you have made me see troubles, many and bitter."
No, he acknowledges them fully, but holds on to the hope of restoration. You will restore my life again. Bring me up. Increase your honor and comfort me.
So that tension runs right through the whole psalm.
Absolutely. It's this dynamic between feeling weak, whether it's enemies or age, and this unwavering hope and commitment to praise and declare.
It's quite a journey, from seeking refuge based on lifelong trust, battling those awful accusations and fears, then pivoting to hope, praise, and this mission almost.
A mission to declare God's power. It really shows how that deep history shapes how you face present challenges and look to the future.
So I've traced this path, needing refuge, facing down enemies and the fear of getting old, and then that determined turn towards hope, praise, and sharing the story. That constant interplay of vulnerability versus active trust.
It's a powerful example of faith lived out through thick and thin.
So think about this for a moment. That intense desire the psalmist has, even when old and gray, to declare your power to the next generation, your might to all who are to come. What does that commitment to legacy, to sharing what matters most, regardless of your own circumstances or age, what might that mean for you? Something to consider.